Kori, when you see Ottawa, the way they handled the game, they seem so desperate. How do you manage that?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that they were going to be a desperate team, and I thought it was a great game back and forth for a lot of it, and I think we just need to manage the last 10 minutes better, and we'll reset, refocus, and get back to it on Thursday.
Well, Kori, you just said you wanted to manage the last 10 minutes a little better.
Yeah.
How do you explain what the team seemed a little off after Ottawa's first goal leading to the second one?
Yeah, I just think, we're a team that has never been in this situation before, so I think it's completely understandable to play, maybe a little bit less composed in those moments. Too many pucks kind of went back onto their tape, and we'll take a look at it and see what we need to rejig.
Just as a quick follow-up with Hayley, this rink is known, to have weird bounces sometimes. What did you see on the play, with the puck going on the board and then right on your stick?
I mean, you kind of just said it. Yeah, I feel like it just went right to my stick. By the time I reacted, it was already there, and I was able to just put it in the net. So it was a great shot by Murph, and the boards were in our favor on that one.
Kori, what was going through your mind in the last minute? Just because it felt really, really long.
Yeah, I mean, the review process, us preparing for 6-on-5 or, no goal either way. And, we were just sticking to what our process has been all year in preparing for that moment.
Maybe for Kori, just these last 3 games have been decided either in overtime or in the final 5.5 minutes. If we consider today, just how would you explain why that's happening? Is that just playoff hockey?
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams are, desperate to find a way to come out with the win. The game is never going to be won or lost in the first period, and I think that that's something that, everybody needs to realize as well. Is it's a long game, it's a chess match, it's establishing your game plan and, trying to establish it before the other team.
For a while there, it felt like you had just scored another historic goal in this city. Just how was that moment for you? How was that moment for you?
Scoring here? Yeah, I mean, just scoring a big playoff goal like that, obviously against like a former team, it was a little extra special, I think, and in this arena. Honestly, we had a lot of our Montreal fans. I felt like we had a lot of cheers after that goal. So they traveled well, and that means a lot. And obviously wish we came out with the win. That part is a little frustrating, but it was a special moment.
This is for either Hayley or Shiann, but they always talk about how this game is the hardest one to win. And Kori mentions maybe losing a bit of composure in those last 5-7 minutes. When you reflect on those last couple of minutes, what do you guys think you could have done better?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's playoff hockey, and obviously coming into another team's building isn't going to be easy. They're not going to hand you anything. So I think it's just sticking to our details, and we have a relentless group. We've shown it time and time again, I think, throughout the regular season and in playoffs. So just sticking to our game plan. We're excited to be where we're at.
Jim. Hi, Kori. What do you need to change maybe for you, you think, to get to that hurdle for next team?
I like our game plan. I mean, it's worked so far, and I think, again, like Shai said, it all comes down to the details and habits. Like it's, a puck that maybe doesn't go in or just skips over the blue line. It's a puck that doesn't get below the goal line. It's an over pursue in the D zone. It's a matter of inches. And so when you look at it that way, it's less about what needs to change and more about where does your attention or your focus need to be. And I'm confident with this group and what we've done all year and throughout the playoffs that, we'll go into Wednesday and be as confident as we have been, be as resilient as we have been. And, no team is going to just hand you the win in their building. And we knew it was going to be hard.
Maybe for Hayley, there have been 0 power play goals in this finals. I know you guys scored in a 4-on-4. Ottawa also had a 5-on-3 today. Just what has made your penalty kill click so well in the postseason?
I just think we have a lot of relentless players on our penalty kill. I think we play really aggressive and we're on the same page. We play really well together and move well together in terms of our pressure. I just think, yeah, we just have a lot of incredible PKers on our team and a lot of people who block shots and get pucks deep when they need to, and all those things make a PK successful.
Specifically the power play, Kori, I thought today a lot of chances, even though none quite went through. What did you see from that team?
Yeah, I like the looks. It was nice to get some power plays today and get some power plays early. We'll keep looking back at it, seeing maybe was there a better option there. I thought we're really close. I thought we were finding some seams, and Ottawa has a good kill, and so we'll have to keep kind of evaluating ourselves.
Just for Kori, you talked the other day after game one, I believe, just about all the things that maybe doesn't get noticed by others that Hayley does on the ice. What did it mean to see her get rewarded with such a big goal?
Yeah, I mean, she's been clutch for us all year. She's scored big goals for us. She puts points up, but besides that, she has composure with the puck. She breaks out of our zone, really nicely. She works hard away from the puck, which allows her to have the puck more. And then, she works 200 feet from our net below their goal line. And, I often joke with her that she does it with one hand on her stick, and, she's able to create stuff at the other end. So she's been a really great, hero for us all year.
Merci.
Merci.